Hello and welcome everyone to a new video on Gempad, the competitor, the controversial leader in the space of BSC and in the space of launchpads. There has been a lot of launchpads that have been, consistently trying to create something that gets everyone going and gets everyone, towards it. It's really hard to flock, every BSC investor currently into certain, uh, you know, chains or into certain things like that. And not only is it BSC, but it also gets into Crow, Polygon, and Telos, which I'm not familiar with. But with that being said, this platform has so much potential in terms of its reach, its future capabilities, its potential, and the power of what they have already created and the fairness it provides. So let's look into the UI first and let's get a gist of what they've created so far. So on your left side, you can see that there's pre-sales, right? You can explore, you can check out what you have contributed yourself, your alarms. So you can set alarms actually for when certain pre-sales start. And by doing this, you can see when your pre-sales are coming up. We all know we miss pre-sales or we forget about them, and it's in our best interest to actually put alarms for it. There also is status and filter if you want to sort it by that. This by far to me visually shows a lot better of ecosystem rather than other platforms. You also can see things like special sales where you can explore, you can show your contributions, your alarms as well, right? So by doing this, you actually have the ability to check up on things you've already invested. Prior to this, there was a person who actually forgot to claim their Safe Moon pre-sale, which was worth over 1 million or something more than that. And a lot of us end up just missing out on these things. So why not have that implemented so that as long as you connect your wallet, you can see all of that information and you can see certain things about each project, right? So let's look into what they have here. They have their top banner, right? And this top banner talks about what they have that's already doing X's or doing numbers, right? As you see here, Gempad's on 7.7x, which is crazy, right? It had this big run up on the first day and it is continuously rising as people start to see the value in it. The main reason you really do want to get these Gempad tokens or have fixed amounts is to actually get and be a part of their different tier system. So their tier system works as the following. You have gold, you have platinum, and you have diamond, and each one requires certain amount of tokens. And if you want to be whitelisted on every tier, you have to get the diamond one. That currently goes for about, let's say, 11 BNB, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but that goes up as the price rises. It's soon it'll be 15, 20, 30, 40 BNB and you won't be able to get in. There actually is diamond pre-sales that have done really well. For example, right, you have this diamond plated aptitude, right? It was 150 hard cap and it's sitting on 5x, right? So you really want to get involved on these diamond whitelisted projects. So as long as you own the right amount of tokens, you can be whitelisted on anything. So there actually is a diamond listed token coming up. It's called Princess Striker Gem, right? So Princess Striker Gem basically is it's basically a game that has 5 different type of classes, which one being the Painbringer, the Fighter, Shielder, Caster, and Rogue. So those that are familiar with that type of MMO style gameplay, you can check out Princess Striker Gem, which will be tomorrow. This is really hyped. It is a diamond based Gempad, gem, and these don't really come that often because you have to be KYC audited. You have to have certain requirements in order to be a part of Gempad's partnership as a diamond legend, right? So here you can see it's only 500 hard cap with 250 and 2 max, right? I'll show you an example of what this game really is about in this trailer here. To me, I feel like this is going to do really well. I'm excited to be a part of Princess Striker and can't wait for the launch. This is going to be a really nice long-term project that'll do really well. As you can see, the quality is really there, and Princess Striker is definitely going to be a gem amongst the other diamond, Gempad projects. So now let's go more deeper into special sales and what these are. So special sales basically are the trusted, or they're considered as endorsed by Gempad. So they might not even be diamond specific ones, but they will be trusted, or moreover the stronger suit projects that are going to be launching. Orbit, which is a pretty high up there project, has actually filled their V2 project here with 50,000 raised, right? uh like projects like these are the ones that show up here, and these are the ones that do really well in terms of how you know everyone's ready to be a part of these because they're so well versed and trusted. So if you are one of those type of investors that are looking for trusted, really trusted, and ones that actually come out on top, this is the type of place to go. Alternative launchpads have this issue where there's not a lot of um, checking or being thorough with their KYCs. So this way you'll actually provide a good source of KYC and security for projects to come. So what type of utilities and tools that they have that they can provide? So basically there is airdrops, and there is basically BNB. So if you want to airdrop tokens and you want to provide a source of that airdrop system, you can do that through Gempad's system here, right? Or if you want to stake tokens, you can actually stake with 131% APY, right? This is for those who really want to stake and get involved in the long-term aspect of Gempad, right? Let's say you really just want to have tokens and be a diamond holder for the legends so that you can be whitelisted on every pre-sale. Then you can just get your certain amount of tokens, you can stake them over a long period of time, and you will be getting 7% a month, right? So that's a really cool system that they have implemented here. I love the UI that they've created here because it's very unique and very simplistic. I don't really see that in other projects, and that's kind of what puts me towards this, right? In terms of creating and actually applying a pre-sale on their platform is relatively straightforward, with you just putting in the token address, the information, and submitting the ticket. Likewise, there has been a lot of fair launches recently, and you can do that as well on the Launchpad. You can also create a special sale similarly to what I explained before, just like things like Orbit. So if you feel like you stick out, or you feel like you have the required information, you can also do that as well. So let's look into their actual documents and their white paper. As you see here, there's a lot of benefits for those that are incubating or partnering with Gempad. So a lot of projects really give you that incentive to be a part of Gempad. So if you are a project that is looking to launch, I see Gempad as a good source of those that are really trying to push their project. And like, let's say you have a lackluster portion that you really need to fulfill, like i.e. marketing, they can assist you with that because they have well-versed members that are a part of the Gempad community that can assist you in things like that. So why choose Gempad? Why would you be a part of it? So with these tiers, it'll actually provide you with different here you have the common tier, you have the gold tier, the platinum tier, and the diamond tier. And in this case, there is different requirements to be a part of them. As I explained earlier, you have a KYC, audit, AMAs, and a pre and post launch support, right? Then you have things like the platinum tier, which is KYC, audit, pre, post, and promotion, right? So things like that, as they get more intense, the higher up you are in terms of the partnership with them, right? Then they have the special sales, so you can actually participate in these as long as you hold the diamond or the platinum or gold requirements in terms of gems. So this is also another major portion of what they've created, right? And now let's move into the native token itself. So the native token itself basically has really low tax with only 10% buy and sell, right? With 6% going to the vault, 1% going to liquidity, 3% going to marketing / production. And in this sense, they've created an ecosystem for those that are holders to really benefit. And as this partnership and as partnerships start to grow and as the staking starts to getting more like filled and more holders of gold, platinum, diamond, the project will start to soar, right? So this really depends on how well the project does and how well these partnerships do grow. That will also in essence bring Gempad up as well. And with so many diamond tier or like let's say 5-star projects that have been listed recently on Gempad, like example Cosmik, which filled 12,000 BNB in a couple seconds, right? There is so much more for Gempad to create and so much more potential of token value, right? So let's look at their chart. As you see here, the chart has a big run up because of the hype it had on the first day. Obviously, it kind of settled down. And once it settled down, it's starting to rise up and creep back up. I see this definitely doing well in the long term just because of how, consistent they have been and how amazing their projects have been doing, right? So as you see here, a little trend line might start to form and the project will start to really head up there. Their competitor Pink Sale, who's already at 30 million, this is only one, it's legit like 16 times lower in terms of price. So the possibility and reach for this in terms of long run has a lot of potential. So really look into what Gempad has to offer and what they've created so far. Can't wait to see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoy this video.